Okay, it's Monday, the 9th of December, doing this around 5:30. We've got a very interesting situation going to start to happen this week. We can have everything from snow to rain to thunderstorms and very, very gusty winds. So we're going to go through this. I'm going to start this off around 10 o'clock Tuesday night, just to kind of show you what's going to happen. You can see all these areas are in the 40s. And as you go southeast, you pick up the warmer temperatures. I mean, down here in Delaware, it's 60. There's some warmer temperatures sneaking out here ahead of the front into the 50s and into towards Pittsburgh area. I'm just going to take this out a little bit, and you can see there's going to be a clash coming. Now, this is about 3 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures have gotten into the upper 50s here by Philadelphia, and yet the rest of the state of Pennsylvania is into the 40s, maybe even a couple high upper 30s. Now we're going to move this out a little bit, and look at how definitive this is right here. Temperatures have reached 50s in Allentown and Reading and Lancaster, yet just on the other side of it, it's 40, and then down by Philly, you're up to 60, or into the 60s in Delaware. And then here comes the cold air on the backside of this. Um, Along with this, you have gusty winds. And look at that. Look at that line. Now, off the coast of New Jersey, you got some very strong winds. These are wind gusts, mid 40s here. You got wind gusts in Pennsylvania into the 40s, mid 40s, right here down by just south of Harrisburg here. But as this warm air is coming up, this colder air is coming in behind it. And you got some crazy, crazy, crazy weather going on. Back to the temperature map. We'll move this out from 7 in the morning. We're going to go now to noontime. Or no, there's noon right there. Okay? Noon on Wednesday. 60s. Look at that. 60s, balmy 60s. There's mid 60s down in Delaware. Here's 30s in the low 30s already out in western PA. And you got that definitive line. It literally goes through Wilkes-Barre and Scranton up into the Poconos, down just by Harrisburg, and it's out. Again, this is now noontime on Wednesday. At this point in time, you got, um, let's see here if I can make this work. No, we don't want that one. We want this one. These are your wind gusts at the time. Now, look along the Jersey Shore here. You need to be aware of this. Gusts are going to be into the 50s along the shore. Just offshore, they'll be towards 60, but very strong winds. Poconos, you'll be feeling those gusts. And then you got the front coming across. So big difference. 40 and 50 mile an hour wind gusts out to the east, 4 miles, 3 miles an hour, 1 mile an hour just to the west. So it's a definitive front. What's going to be going on at this point in time is rain, all rain, and then snow is way back here in Ohio and extreme western PA. So you got some decent rains going on here. But as we start to move this forward, watch right down here what's going to happen. This is going to, that cold air is going to interact, and here you go. You got a line of thunderstorms and heavy rain that are taking place. Now, this is around 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. And then we go back to this map, which I'm trying to keep track of all this. You can see where your thunderstorms are coming up. There's your dividing line. 40s on the one side, 60s on the other side, and you got the gusty winds that we talked about going on. You can see the line right here. Look at Jersey here. You're in the 50s, and you got some really high winds just offshore. So if you're along the coast here, just be aware of the strong winds that are going to go on. And even in Philadelphia and Delaware here, you got gusty winds in the 40s, so very strong winds. So let's go back to this, and then we move a little bit forward, and we get to around 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. Look at this line right down here. I'm saying there could be some thunderstorms in here, but definitely downpour rain as this thing comes through. And look at snow is now getting back out here, almost to State College. So you got some crazy weather. Again, ahead of it and behind it, there's rain. But that's what's going on there. And if you look at the temperatures at this time, um, you can see there's your line. And where that line is at is where those storms are at. 60s on one side, 40s and 30s, and freezing temperatures already out here in western PA. And your winds, again, if you're worried about the power going out, there you go. There's your line right there. Ahead of it, 40, 50 mile, 55-mile-an-hour wind gust in Philadelphia. And around the shore here, out here, there's 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts just offshore. So there's going to be a lot of heavy surf out here. I don't think we got anybody swimming if they got a right mind, but there's if you live right along the shore here, you should be aware of the gusts. And even inland, 50 mile an hour. Here, like I said, here's Philly at 50, but here's your line right here, and then here's your colder air back here. We're gonna go back to this map here. Move this ahead. There it is around. I guess we're talking 5 o'clock, and there's 6 o'clock, and it's going through New Jersey at this point in time. And the changeover to snow is beginning in central PA. And we got your wind gust by then is being pushed off. And look at this, these upper 50s, near 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts right along the coast. Here's a 70 over here. This is somewhere pretty close to Atlantic City. I think I'm looking at that right. Yeah, that's a 70-mile-an-hour wind gust. So you're going to have some damage and probably some power outages along the shore here in Jersey. And then behind this front, you just have that cold air zipping through, and the wind gusts go down. But still, you got some 20, 30 mile an hour, maybe even some 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts as this thing pulls away. This takes you to around 8 o'clock at night. You can see that front is now off the coast, and the winds are beginning to die down with the gust. Still some gust here in Pennsylvania. That's because you've got the changeover of precipitation going on. There's where you stand at 8 o'clock at night, Wednesday night. It's not a heavy snow, but it could put down a little bit. I'll show you the snow map in a second. And so as the temperatures drop, so will the snow come in. Let's move this out a little bit further. And you can see it doesn't the snow don't make it down to southeastern PA down towards Philly, but it does come through. This takes you to around midnight right here, and you can see it's cleared. Okay, so where does that leave us with snow? That's what it leaves for snow. So not a lot. It's just a changeover, but a dusting to maybe an inch or so out here by Pittsburgh. The higher elevations, the Laurel Mountains get it. Up here towards northern Pennsylvania, north central, and then the higher elevations of the Poconos can get an inch, two, maybe three. The valleys dusting to maybe an inch or so, and then just some mix at the very end. If you're watching closely, you might see a mix in with snow here, but it's not really going to stick. A little bit down here because of the changeover, but really it's just at most a dusting. But that's about what we're looking at there. Now, then we have to turn our eyes ahead. This is the long video. Now, this is what the Euro is calling for Monday, the 16th, Sunday night and through Monday. Pocono's getting hit pretty hard, central PA, and then with the winds off the lakes, here's some heavy squall action going on up here. That's what the Euro shows. GFS is a little less excited about it, but still the snow squalls up here in northern western PA, but it does show some snow there. The Canadian models kind of like the GFS, what's going on there. So that's what's going on there. There is a chance. There was on the map yesterday a secondary storm that would be off the coast, but it's kind of not there today. It may be back tomorrow, but this is snow between now and Christmas. And again, you can see some of it has gotten down into Philly here, but I don't know if it'll be on the ground. 24-hour total. This all falls before. See, it falls basically. Here's that storm that was going to be off the coast on the second storm, and now it's not as excited, but it may. Like I said, it always changes. This is Friday morning. It's saying there's that much snow, and this is 24-hour snow, and it's calling for that. That's the heavier snow, and that would be like I just got done telling you. That would be Sunday into Monday. We have to keep an eye on that one and see if that comes through. Okay, I've talked a lot today. I'll do another video tomorrow. I will do individual videos for the 4 areas in the www.weather-outlook.com. Remember, it's free right now if you want to go check it out, and please consider joining it. Then I don't have to do a PBS special to try to raise money. But again, that this I'll do different sections, so just go check it out. It's free, and like I said, it'll be free through Wednesday. So I'll update all the maps tomorrow on that. I do them every other day. All right, everybody, take care. Be safe.